Hello, this is Beauty Diva, and today's video is going to be a product review. Today we're going to be reviewing this liquid lipstick from Milani. It is called Amore Matte Metallic Lip Cream. I picked it up at the drugstore. I believe it was CVS. It's $8.99, and I will do a full product review, pros and cons, wear time, everything. So if you're interested in watching this review, please stay tuned, and of course like and subscribe my video on your way out.
And it's okay to make mistakes because we all try to be the best that we can be. Money cannot buy. Okay, get it together, better act right. Everybody get together yelling Black Lives. And if you want to see a difference, open your eyes. It got me singing on the clouds falling from the skies.
Can somebody hold me? It feels like I'm falling now. I can't hold my...
The brand is Milani. It is found in most drugstores. I always liked Milani. I used to use a lot of their eyeshadows. They had like a pencil cream eyeshadow, which was really good. They are more high-end in the drugstore world. I mean, they are definitely more expensive than Wet n Wild, Essence, Elf, any of those brands. They're up in the price range with probably L'Oreal and maybe even Maybelline, but their quality is pretty much good. I like their lip liners. I have a few of those and I do like them, and there's a couple products that I want to try, but everybody was raving about their liquid lipsticks that are so good, and I didn't get a chance to have the other liquid lipstick that they had. So when I saw these at the drugstore, I was like, I gotta get one. There was only 3 shades left, so I picked up the more holiday, Christmassy kind of color, which is number 6, and it's called Madly in Love. And what caught my eye was that these are not just your ordinary liquid lipsticks, these are metallic. So the word metallic caught my eye, and I was like, I gotta try these. I don't own any metallic liquid lipsticks, so I didn't feel bad picking it up. So let's start with the description online. I'm gonna read you the description online. Online, it says that the Amore Matte Lip Cream has arrived. This revolutionary high saturated liquid to matte formula dries to a soft velvety finish for fuller looking lips. Its double-sided flexible plush applicator hugs the contours of lips, working to lock in bold opaque color, non-sticky, smooth, and ready for all-night wear up to 16 hours. Our Amore Matte Lip Cream is the ultimate transfer resistance kiss me matte. So that's the description that Milani does online. It comes in I believe 16 colors. Very wide range of colors. There is from nudes to pinks to dark browns, so there's a color for everybody. I was tempted to try the brown, but since we were like Christmas holiday and I thought maybe I could do a makeup tutorial, I wanted to do red. So let's start with the scent. It does have a slight fruity scent, which I like because it's not an overpowering fruity scent and it doesn't linger. So like when you open the bottle, you don't smell anything. You have to actually smell the applicator. I was really happy about that. There are claims that the applicator hugs your lips. I don't really think so. It's a nice applicator, but I really would have liked something a little more slanted. The Kat Von D applicator, I feel, is a lot more helpful in making the line. Even the Wet n Wild ones, those are like my favorite applicators because they're slanted, and I feel that you can actually create a good line, especially here on your cupid bow. So I wasn't crazy about the applicator. The actual lipstick I loved. Application was a breeze. It is really creamy and soft. You feel no discomfort. And what also surprised me that although it's very creamy, buttery, and soft, and it's metallic, it is very opaque. You don't need much, so that was a plus for me. As it dries, like you feel like you're wearing nothing. It does accentuate the ridges of your lips a little, but it was something that I could live with. It is kiss-proof. The only thing I did observe is that when you drink out of like straws and cups, the color does transfer a little bit. You can see like a faint color on the cup, on the coffee cup. So I drank a Starbucks and there was a little bit faint on there, but if you kiss my back of my hand, there was nothing. So it is kiss proof. It is smudge proof. It did not smudge on my face. It stayed intact the whole day. I applied this around 8:30, I think it was. So the first thing I did after it dried, I drank coffee from a Starbucks cup, and I ate a cheese muffin, which I didn't put it in my mouth and eat it like this. I just took bites of it. The lipstick stayed pretty much put, which I was really happy with. Later on that day, around, I believe it was probably 3, I had a turkey chili and French bread, and it did come off more when I ate that. I mean, the turkey chili is kind of greasy. I did put butter on my bread, so it did come off more. Again, it didn't look bad. I actually, after that, I reapplied another coat over it. I wasn't really happy with that. When I did the second coat over, it did look good at the beginning, but it kind of started to crack a little bit. So that was my only downside with this lipstick. I know that when they're metallic, they do have some other issues other than being liquid lipstick. I did wear this a second time, and I did notice that when you are applying it initially, you should do like a thin coat. When you do a thin coat, then when you're going to reapply, it doesn't look cracked. So I think the first time when I did this, I went too heavy on it. So that's why when I was going to reapply at the end of the day, it started to look really cracky and ugly. So I would suggest that you do thin coats of it. So when you're going to reapply and you build, it doesn't start to like look very crumbly at the end. So pretty much on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say this liquid lipstick is probably an 8. I wore it for probably 10 hours and it was fine. So I would say, yeah, it does work 16 hours. I could say, yeah, 6 more hours it maybe would have worked. My only gripe is, as I said, you have to do a soft hand on it, and the applicator, I wish the applicator was a better applicator, because it is a little harder to get the shape, and I did have to use lip liner. I think it looked more crispy and more pretty if you use a lip liner. Color number 6 is a great Christmas color. I got a lot of compliments over it. So if you're looking for a nice red color, something different, I would say pick up the Milani. And if there is any other product that you would like me to review, please let me know in the description box below. And of course, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe this video. So until next time, bye bye and have a nice day.